APC's strategy against Peter Obi now appears very clearly centered on promoting falsehood in addition to empty and derogatory personal attacks.
Somebody should help me take Kenneth Okonkwo. Money help me carry and confront seats. Because all of now when use Peter Obi get fame, come the online they talk like idiots. Or Google see me you. Yes!
Senator Monday Okpebholo and your present day governor. Obi became governor several years ago before you are becoming governor now.
Yes, there are reports that PDP is reaching out to Peter Obi. Yes, why not? He was a member. In fact, if I were Vice President Atiku, I would have, in 2023, I would have said, no, Peter, you were my Vice President at that time. Now I'll support you.
I think the media tried to exaggerate it. People who don't talk too much, they have to choose how they want to communicate. The essential message is clear.
Oshiomhole is not in the Constitution, but it is a matter of common sense and decency to inform the governor of your visit. And that sounds polite, even fatherly. But when you break it down, what he's really saying is this: forget your constitutional rights, bow to power.
Labour Party's 2023 presidential candidate Peter Obi has dismissed Edo's state governor Monday Okpebholo's warning to seek security clearance before visiting his state.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News Gist and Blog. Finally, Peter Obi responded after we waited for a long time. He responded back to the governor of Edo State, Monday Okpebholo. Now, I want you guys to watch the video, what he said to him, and we'll be right back.
Labour Party's 2023 presidential candidate Peter Obi has dismissed Edo's state governor Monday Okpebholo's warning to seek security clearance before visiting his state as baseless and politically motivated. Speaking during a visit to his alma mater, Christ the King College in Onitsha, Anambra State, Obi emphasized that his visits are driven by a desire to invest in people and uplift communities through education and healthcare. He criticized Governor Okpebholo for politicizing acts of charity, stating that the governor should instead complement his actions. Let's take a look.
Opportunity to go to Benin and make any donation anymore. Will you still?
Oh yes, every day I trust me. I will go to Benin.
Despite the threats?
No, there's no threat. All those things are, like I said, it doesn't make any meaning to me. You know how many times I'm threatening all over Nigeria? I receive threats every day, actually. The ones you're hearing is vocal. I receive threats every day, and I'm everywhere. We should stop talking about politics and talking about stress and waste of time. What I want us to always be talking about, how do we build a better future for our society? Our society is not going to work by threatening people. Our society is going to work by investing in people. I went to Benin to invest in a better life of the people of Edo State. Because if they have good nurses, good doctors, they'll live a better life. What the governor should have done is to complement what I'm doing in his state. He should actually be sincerely grateful that I'm working with him.
And this is the point. The governor should be sincerely grateful that people are coming into his state to work with him to develop such, critical infrastructure or critical places in our society. School, healthcare. I believe he donated in Anambra State about, 15 million again? Your thoughts on that?
I think it's a reminder that we need to just be really careful about localizing our outlook. We're coming from the statements from Kwankwanso where he's saying that, the North. Now you have a governor who's saying, my state. No. We have to remember that all of these are subcategories of the bigger geographical expression that is Nigeria. So anybody should be welcome to do any activity that uplifts any Nigerian anywhere in the state. Now I'm happy to see him exhibit what Rufai earlier called stubborn righteousness. Righteous stubbornness.
Yes.
And that's the criticism that I was making earlier, or rather people were making earlier about the new chairman of the APC Nentawe, Yewata, to say that this man is a gentleman. Can he bring the gra-gra when he needs to? And Peter Obi, in the same breath, we can say he's a gentleman. He's always very gentle and calm. But it's good to see that when there's the need for that gra-gra, because this gentleman thing, unfortunately, in our politics, it doesn't get you very far. You need to be able to become a bit rugged when the need calls for it. So I'm glad to see that he's not deterred. I'm glad to see that he's, persisting with his work. And let's keep going. Let more people join in and do their own part in whichever part of the country they so desire, because they have every single right to. Nobody can stop
Well said. Acts of charity should not be
Peter Obi.
politicized.
Said, I wrote it down. He says, our society is not going to work by threatening people.
Yes.
Our society is going to work by investing in people.
This is it.
I went to Benin to invest in a better life for the people. Peter Obi.
That is it.
And I think that should be the message to everyone that is involved. The second message is I visited CKC Onitsha. That's one of the best schools in this country at a time. When I arrived at the University of Calabar, the students of CKC Onitsha, they were walking like this. Very proud,
very nice uniforms.
Very confident. They will tell you, I'm from CKC Onitsha. But we did battle. I was able to beat all of them. To the first prize. That's a school that has a great history. I hope they have sustained that tradition. Right. They have sustained that tradition of excellence in CKC Onitsha. One of the best schools in this country at a time. But everything in Nigeria has gone south. But I hope that's not the case with CKC Onitsha.
This is a good thing. He's gone back to his alma mater. This is it. It's a good thing. He's going back to his alma mater.
We know his school. That's what you're saying. But I'm glad that he's not deterred. And like he said, acts of charity should not be politicized like this. I mean, there was no need for all of that rancor.
After Peter Obi said this, Wike Oshiomole jumped to the studio and to defend the state governor. How dare you? You cannot come to the stage. I want you guys to listen to what Wike Oshiomole said.
I think the media tried to exaggerate it. People who don't talk too much, they have to choose how they want to communicate. The essential message is clear. But let me tell you this.
Right.
Peter Obi was my colleague. We know each other very well. And I liked him. I still do. But politically, we don't agree. I do not subscribe to his views and certain matters. Now, let me tell you this. On the 4th or 3rd of June, I was invited by Academic Staff Union of Universities of University of Nigeria, Nsukka, to deliver a lecture. And that is in Enugu State. I was once a governor. I'm no longer a governor. I know what the protocol is. It's not written. It's a matter of common sense and a matter of decency, but also in my Latin self-interest. I told my orderly, can you get the phone number of, can I reach the governor of Enugu State? Because I don't have his number. He said he doesn't have to go and look for it. Eventually, he was able to get the ADC. And he got the ADC, and he gave me the phone, and I spoke to the ADC. ADC, please, can you connect me with the governor? I want to speak with him. He said, it's not available. Okay. Can you help me convey a message? That I have this invite, which I have accepted to honor, and I will be coming to Enugu tomorrow or next tomorrow. I will be grateful if the His Excellency is informed of my visit. Number two, I will be even more happy if he can assist me with a vehicle and to provide me with security from the airport to Nsukka. There is no law in Nigeria that says I must do that. But having been a governor, even though now no more a governor, I understand that the governor of Enugu State needs to know I am in his territory. Not that the Nigerian Constitution says I should say so. It's a matter of personal discipline and protocol. When I was governor of Edo State, President Olusegun Obasanjo, if you do remember President Olusegun Obasanjo,
indeed,
you remember that he was described
nobody can ever forget
as behaving as alternate president. You know, and running NSC like a parallel government, wanted to overthrow his government. He accused me of treason. So we were not best of friends. But there was nothing personal. It's just that I questioned and I fought against some of his policies. But when, after being president, I now became governor, and even at that, I believe I was rigged out of, not that I believe, I was rigged out by his party, the PDP, under a policy of do or die. But I went to court and I defeated his party and I was sworn in as former president of Nigeria. Not just for a former governor, former president of Nigeria that command the amount of respect that you have acknowledged. He was coming to Edo, he informed me that I would be coming to Edo. And he said he was going to do XYZ, okay. And he would like to see me, oh fine. So we arranged, get vehicle to the airport to receive him, to accord him all the necessary respect, provide all the logistics he required, as well as security. And he even humbled me by coming to my residence. And immediately asked him, why are you here? He said, this is Obasanjo now, to quote, whoever you think you are, when you are going to a state, there is a constitutional authority in that state, and you are a politically exposed person. It is just normal and out of respect that you go, even if that person is your grandson, to say, Mr. Governor, I am in your territory. That is why he has come to inform me he's in Edo and to share with me what somebody want to do, and for me to accord him on respect. But that's where it should be. So all that, now let's face it, the property of Edo State government is trusted in the hand of Edo State governor. Right? So if anyone, myself inclusive, and I believe you inclusive, if I go to Enugu State or Anambra State when Obi was governor, and I want to visit a government-owned facility like a NOSI institution, it's a matter of decency and self-respect to say, I'll be coming, I'll be visiting not a private facility. That school is built, equipped, and owned and funded by the state government 100%. So Peter Obi's handout is not any way compared to what the government institutionally provide every year in the budget to support that institution.
Well, let me come in here.
It doesn't matter the fact that he has good intention. Yeah. But Obi as a former governor shouldn't allow that to
I understand what you mean.
So maybe what you might argue is how you interpret choice of words.
Right.
But the intention of Governor Monday is clear to me.
Well,
please, if you are coming, it's just nice that you inform me. If you ask Obi, now, what I just told you now, I gave an example of myself. I've given you an example of Obasanjo. What is wrong with Obi?
Yeah, but let me just say this. I think you've made
That's what he said.
I think you've
so
made
when you
that
now
point.
make it like you have to get a license.
I think you've made that point.
And so on and so forth.
But
I don't think it is
I see
that
what
sense.
you mean. But it is.
And remember, in your station, I want you saying that the state government issued a statement that what the governor implied is not to say you must take permission. Just for political purpose and security purpose. Not that they try to.
What I was going to say is this.
You prefer to ignore that denial.
Do you think I might get
a
word in?
The state government is afraid when he said, look, I didn't mean to say he need license.
No, I understand that. You've made the point.
That's it.
But what I'm
and I think we should put it, there is no word more.
Monday Okpebholo on his own to defend himself that he have worked for the people of Edo State for 8 months in power. For more than 8 months in office, he decided to say that he have done what nobody in Edo State have done. What did you do? He said, I want you guys to watch.
Well, let's head over to Edo State now to highlight this video by content creator MC Oz, lamenting the deplorable condition of the Benin bypass. He called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Edo State Governor, Monday Okpebholo, to immediately come to the aid of commuters and fix the road. Let's take a look.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I don't know what the Edo State do you, but the last time I did a content concerning this Benin Wari Road, you ordered NDDC to fix this first portion of Benin Wari Road, but up till now, nothing has been done. I entered Benin yesterday now. See everywhere, especially this bypass. Edo State, Benin City, now the only state where it connects almost all the region for Nigeria. With this bad road, dead road. Tinubu, I beg with them for Edo State. All the dead portion of this road, Tinubu, these ones are too much. I don't beg you before. You tell NGT to tell me that one. NGT is not one. They're not one. Every day night trucks they fall. Every day night goods they spoil. Now the Monday Okpebholo, I bet talk to Tinubu with your APC influence. Let me do all the roads for Edo State.
Tinubu, I mean, he's really good at, highlighting these. The last time it was a road in Benin. Again, now this is the Benin bypass. And he's quite apt in some of the comments. But I don't know if it is Tinubu that would have to fix that road. But meanwhile, a video now making the rounds on social media shows the moment Governor Monday Okpebholo compared his administration's achievements to those of his predecessor, Godwin Obaseki, during a rally in Benin City. The governor stated that he had been told that he had done more in just 8 months in terms of development than the 8 years of his predecessor. Let's take a look.
It is painful for somebody to serve a master for 8 years and nothing to show for it. Somebody was telling me your 8 months is more than 8 years of PDP in terms of development. We commissioned a toll line. Before we commissioned the toll line, let me tell you one secret. All the debts owed by a toll line was paid by us. We did not just buy the vehicles. We did not put infrastructures on ground, but we paid the debts we made. There are many things we are doing that we are not showcasing. Very soon, I will be commissioning projects as Wike did in Abuja.
Rufy on fire.
I know. Oh yes, he's 8 months better than 8 years.
8 years.
In fact, let me even stretch it for him.
Yes.
Please, with due respect, Governor. You see, in fact, your 8 months is better than all the things Okpebholo did. Mm-hmm. It's better than all the things that Bruce Ali did. There is nobody ever that can be compared to you, Monday Okpebholo. Your achievement is better than all of Okpebholo. Abrusali, every person put together, even Lucky Gbini, everybody puts together. You are the best ever. So it's you, Monday Okpebholo, that will praise yourself. You say somebody told you start to praise yourself.
Yes.
You see, that's an indication that Monday Okpebholo is not busy enough. You have seen the bypass road. Maybe Monday Okpebholo claim is close to Tinubu. Why has he not been able to influence President Tinubu to be able to fix the bypass road? Other projects that are there in the states that are left undone. He's talking about Edo line. I have always argued, is it pertinent for a state government to run a transport line? You see, those are the things we did in those days. Are there no other viable things we can run? He said you paid up all the debt and everything. What happened to Delta Line? What happened to Oyo Peseta Line? Is it going to be a center of excellence? The Okpebholo is connecting, is bragging about Edo Line. When fellow states are launching airline, although those one too, we always complain about what will be the cash flow. So leave him to keep praising himself. He's doing so much. That's why somebody came to donate 15 million and he's still paying him on the Okpebholo. And he said, no, people should not come to their state and everything. You see, politics and politicians should stay out of the way and fix governance. If I was Mr. Monday Okpebholo, there's still a lot he can do. Not start saying somebody tell you that your 8 months is better than the 8 months of PDP. They are deceiving you. They are deceiving you.
Yes.
Please, don't let them deceive you. Go ahead, work for the people of Edo State.
Okay, I just wanted to add a footnote to Governor Okpebholo. He said that we are dealing with deception or delusion or psychophancy. Now, whoever told him that what he has done in 8 months is more than what Obaseki did 8 years, who is that person? It's probably one of the sycophants surrounding him, a government official who wants to keep his position. Because, in the corridor of power, there are a lot of jesters who will present themselves as people with ideas, and they will tell, Governor, what you have done in 8 months is more than what Obaseki did. The only people who can tell us what they have experienced in 8 months of Okpebholo's governorship are the people of Edo State themselves.
Now, for the governor to be boast and brag of working in Edo State for good 8 months or more than 8 months to buy bus, just know that that governor failed. But thank God for the Nigerians who are also reacting to mock him. I want you guys to watch the little compilation that I make about what they said about the state governor. We'll be right back.
The Edo State 2025 appropriation bill of 605 billion 76 million 76. Let me take it again. 506 billion 605 billion, sorry. 776 billion. Sorry. It's confusing me. Okay. Sorry. Since
order you have, please. Mr. Peter must be ready silence, please.
$605 billion and details of the budget proposal for your consideration and approval. Thank you for your kind consideration.
Now, comparing him to Obi follower, Mr. Obi, now everybody knows that he's the best candidate to become the president of Nigeria, combined with the rest people that are contesting for that position, or the one that is already the president of Nigeria that knows how to borrow. But before we give you guys what the elite are saying, but I want you guys to watch this particular video of this lady that got my attention in order to address the Edo State governor that you don't have the atom and the right to stop Peter Obi from coming to Edo State.
Oshiomhole is not in the constitution, but it is a matter of common sense and decency to inform the governor of your visit. And that sounds polite, even fatherly, but when you break it down, what he's really saying is this: forget your constitutional rights, bow to power. And that is why I have a problem, because if decency is the argument, then Oshiomhole should be the last person to bring it up. Let's rewind to June 2025 at the Lagos airport. Senator Adams Oshiomhole shows up late, over 5 minutes past boarding cutoff, and demands to be boarded. When denied boarding due to aviation protocols, Oshiomhole allegedly shuts down the airport entrance, disrupting operations in a dramatic display of entitlement. So, Oshiomhole defending Governor Okpebholo, who just days ago threatened Peter Obi's safety if he visits Edo without notifying him, is only complimentary. And now, he's out here sanitizing threats with decent man language. He says, I call governors when I visit. Good for you. But Obi isn't calling for help. He's not asking for police escort or fuel or free ride. He is moving as a citizen, not a beggar. And that is what bothers those who have built a life dependent on government perks, even after leaving office. The real issue is this: too many Nigerian politicians still leech off the system long after their tenure. They expect cars, sirens, protocol, and red carpet, even when they are no longer serving the people. Imagine if Obi had to call Sanwo-Olu every time he hanged at Lagos. And then here comes the media manipulation. When Oshiomhole shows up on TV, he knows how to stretch the clock. Let me learn, give me a minute, and then he flees into a completely unrelated angle. Ask about a governor's threat, he starts talking decency. Ask about constitutional rights, he brings up personal friendship protocols. This is how politicians dodge accountability. They talk in circles, avoid facts, and try to rewrite the story in their favor. But let me say this clearly. If you can't hold a calm, direct conversation under pressure, if you can't be questioned without dodging, then you shouldn't be anywhere near leadership. Because communication is the lifeline between leaders and citizens. So to Oshiomhole and every politician clinging to aspired power, You don't get to defend threats just because it suits your political legacy. You don't get to call demands for accountability indecency. This is not a monarchy. This is a democracy. Peter Obi doesn't owe your ego a courtesy call. He owes the people integrity, and that's something some of you can't stand. It is the truth at a time. Take care and have a nice day.
All parts of it. Peter Obi can go anywhere because he lives in Lagos. He don't call the Lagos state governor anytime he's coming to Lagos. Or going to Anambra, his hometown, that you have to call the state governor that I'm coming to home. Now, why does it have to be in Edo State that if he's coming to Edo State that you have to call? Peter Obi have been to Abuja several times. He have never called Nesi Winke or the president that I'm coming to Abuja. So why is this state governor and Oshiomhole trying to justify, even with the Nesi Winke, trying to justify that you must tell the state governor that you are coming to his state? It's not a state. It's a state of everybody just being the leader for good 4 years. And after 4 years, he's out of that office. So you cannot tell Nigeria who to visit and where to visit and how to visit the state. Anyway, thank God that some leaders are also voicing out, saying that Peter Obi, he's the right man to be the president of Nigeria. I want you guys to watch.
Senator Monday Okpebholo and your present-day governor. Obi became governor several years ago before you are becoming governor now. And so, if it is in terms of respect, you should have some respect for him. And he performed excellently well. You are not his mate in any form. Academics, knowledge, wealth, exposure, international recognition. Monday Okpebholo, you are not Obi's mate in any form for you to threaten him. In that same Edo State, if Obi's supporters in Edo State decide to come out en masse to welcome him, you will run into your government house. And what is intoxicating you, young man? Somebody was there before you and he lost, in quotes. How long do you think he will stay there? Why do people look at politics as a do or die affair? That's why I respect Goodluck Jonathan. That's why I respect him. Why do you think that you can threaten a presidential candidate? It is sickening, it is irresponsible, and it must not continue. And Monday Okpebholo, Your Excellency, let me tell you this. El Rufai tried the same thing. Look at him. He's running after Obi. Look at him. There are some people you don't fight. There are some people you don't threaten. There are some people who have the hand of God upon their lives. You can just take a microphone and start talking rubbish, threatening him. If a blogger should threaten you like that, won't you arrest him? No simple thing. If a blogger should threaten you like that, won't you arrest him? You will detain him. Why is it that you think that your immunity should turn to insanity? Because you are governor, you can just talk anyhow? This power is very temporary. Very, very temporary. People were there before you. And they've left. And you too will leave. It's unfair, it's uncalled for, and it is below your status. You will only bring insults upon you because these Obi boys, they will come after you, they will drag you like, I passed my neighbor generator, according to Aisha Yusuf. Let's take politics in Nigeria beyond this primitive level. These are not the problem. Obi is not your problem. There are no good roads in Edo State. Bandits are terrorizing your nation, your people. Cultists are killing people, and there's poverty, there's hunger, there's unemployment, no water, no electricity. There are better things to think of than threatening Peter Obi.
APC's strategy against Peter Obi now appears very clearly centered on promoting falsehood in addition to empty and derogatory personal attacks. And of course, this is because they can find no contentious point of negativity to push.
A lot of people are saying that Peter Obi is the main man. PDP is proposing for him to come to PDP, that they will give him the platform. So I want you guys to watch this particular video.
Yes, there are reports that PDP is reaching out to Peter Obi. Yes, why not? He was our member. In fact, if I were Vice President Atiku, I would have, in 2023, I would have said, now, Peter, you were my Vice President at that time. Now, I'll support you. You would have been a statesman. You know, Peter is good. There are other good people.
What level of contact have you had with Peter Obi, for instance?
Not for now. because I'm the leader of the delegation. But I've met people, I've met him, and I've met people, that are going to be the people he will refer to. And I've sat with them for hours, and we're moving step by step.
What kind
we're
of
moving step by step, but that's not the only person.
Them, yeah.
That's not the only person. We're also going to other places, but I don't want to announce before we really get there. They gave me an assignment. When I met them initially, they said, look, get your platform. That's why you started. The platform was too noisy. Get it right. And I'm moving. Yesterday, we had a fantastic neck, and I was so happy, because the next thing now is the convention at Ibadan in November. We'll do it very, very well. So I have a very solid platform. I can now go back to these people to say, look, we're set. The platform you are complaining about is now set, is now organized, is now proper, is now ready, is ready to move. And I know many of them will respond. So we're not just looking at one person. We're 1, 2, 3, even more. The South is full of talents.
Okay, now let's quickly take a look.
The South is full of talents,
yes.
Agree with me?
Yes, of course, there are talents everywhere. Human resources are on global level. Nigeria can raise its head.
So what I'm saying is the people who are saying they will not, no, they should give us a chance, because we provide a credible alternative to what is up. I'm not saying the president, the current APC, no, he's doing his best, but if you compare with our record, it's far, oh my God. The exchange, just check the exchange rate. Exchange rate during Jonathan, what was it? It's now 760% higher. And that one has changed the whole reality in Nigeria. Things are so expensive. People are not able to live. Things are so harsh. That's alone. Economy is the most powerful gauge. And believe you me, on that one, they will find it very difficult. It's a reality.
So would you guys suggest that Peter Obi should remain in Labour or go to ADC? Remember, ADC now, Atiku will not give him that platform. Atiku did not just decamp for PDP to go to ADC and allow Peter Obi to rule. Or do you guys think that he should go to PDP or go back to that PDP? Maybe we have more chances to rule. If he goes to PDP, do you think next week will just allow him to have that platform on the platter of gold? Remember, next week is also stealing embezzle money in order for him to have much of it to contest in year 2031. Though he has eyes to contest, but he cannot contest in 2027 because of Tinubu. In 2031, he's using River State resources right now, saving it to contest ahead. We know the reason. Have you guys also watched a video of him, how people are accusing him, how he accumulates a vastity of land in his children's name? If Nessie Wike is doing all of this, do you think we just allow Peter Obi to take over PDP? For me, I think it's going to be tough. Atiku could not shake him out of PDP. So there's no how Peter Obi is going to have that PDP on the platter of gold with Nessie Wike being there. So if Nessie Wike could meet up with Abure of the Labour Party to fuel him to chase Peter Obi out, I don't think he will have more ground on PDP where Nessie Wike controls. So I'll be waiting for you guys to make a suggestion. But if eventually Peter Obi becomes the president, imagine him treating Okpebholo the same way Okpebholo is trying to treat him right now. People will now say, oh, you are bad. Oh, Peter Obi said you are nice before, but why are you doing this to Okpebholo? Okpebholo now is inciting and foiling and trying to control him, forgetting that power is transit. Tomorrow is in your hands, next tomorrow is another person's hands. Anyway, I'll be waiting for you guys in the comment section. Rest my case here. I love you guys. God love you more. Until we meet again. Bye.
Somebody should help me tell Kenneth Okonkwo. Money help me carry and confront seats. Because all of now when you Peter Obi get fame, come the online they talk like idiots. Or Google see help me you. Yes! A lot of you use this man's name to get political position, get social media relevance, and then you abandon him for the highest bidder. I say Google help me. You all bastards are the problem of this country. You cannot be straightforward. You cannot stay one place and demand for what is right. I just watched a guy come over road, no in a junction you there. I just watched one of his interview. I need a strong man. I'm picking a strong candidate. That's what I'm picking. No, let me even pack and ask you now. Please, define strength for me. No, somebody may not be like say they shout. Let's calm down now. I don't want to shout. Define strength for me. Or define, I be made a put slap inside your face. You people are the problem. Tomorrow morning, everybody voice go change. She connect will be forgotten at all. We had forgotten about you. Before the invention of CD plates, you were already forgotten. Your era end for cassettes. But the moment you mention Peter Obi, we say, okay. Just maybe it gets sense. Maybe you don't get sense. So this is why you have been in APC. You've been in APC for over 7 years. Following in obscurity. Oh, maybe you don't get sense. And now you're coming. I'm watching your interview. You're saying you gave Obi relevance. Now Google help me twist your tongue. All of you. Hear it from my mouth. You are all betrayers. You are all saboteurs. And I wake up in the morning and decide not to say it. Let me just say it now that it's hot. Tag him, Kenneth Okonkwo. All of you that use Peter Obi to climb, to come back to limelight. It's for your satisfaction and now think you have a say. Now Google help me punish you now. I'll watch the interview go front. Watch and come back. Let me see that he will say, oh, the time I was with him, this man is not what you people think, oh. This man is corrupt, oh, that's why I'm no longer here. Nothing tangible. We need a strong man. Let me tell you something. If Atiku had the strength, the will, the agility, the humanity of Peter Obi, this country for don't go far. You won't be coming back every 4 years to come and check if we are still alive, to come and ruin our chances. But my problem is not with him. My problem is with sycophants like you, who see good and choose evil, who see truth and choose lies. Sycophants that were made out of desperation of the masses. I always saw through you. I met you at Coalition this day. I walk up past you. They call me Dada. You're good a kid Dada. I know you see this video and remember what I just said. All of you, if nobody tell now, if nobody tell you, I just say my account so they can't tell you. Now betrayer you be. Benny. But 2027, we will shock all of you. NDC coalition, if not like when I not give it a bill. As soon as I take corner, as soon as I take go. Somebody needs to actually be saying things the way it is now. Everybody should know you know where we are as a country.